last protection I'm going to go over, okay, is it's a sprint protection. Okay, we talked about it in our meeting this afternoon. Uh, it's called turn-back protection. Okay, and it can be run with both 6 and 7. It's 6 and 7-man protection. Turn-back 6-man protection or 7-man protection. I don't have any film on the 6-man protection because we never ran that. We always ran the 7-man protection. But basically, it's a protection that encourages upfield penetration, but allows us to down that upfield penetration, unlike when you try to reach everything and you get that hard penetration in and your quarterback is running for his life. This way here, when we watch the film, you'll see the quarterback's actually got quite a bit of time, okay? So, like I said, it was sprint protection. You can run it from both, okay? It invites upfield penetration, okay? The O-line will step hard to the call side. So if it's 78 protection, that would be to the right. The quarterback is going to sprint to the right. That would be 7-man protection. The O-line would theoretically step hard to the right. And if there was nobody, if they had somebody, they would open and they would allow or encourage that defender to come upfield into that angle, take the easy route. And then as he steps into the alley, we're going to down block that as hard as we can to allow the quarterback to, there to be nobody chasing backside on the quarterback. Okay. There are times when you will go up and try to cut that mic off, but most of the times your linebackers are going to flow over the top. Again, your defensive end is going to be play side, man-to-man with the defensive end, either the fullback or the tight end. And we're basically going to run the tailback out, and he will be responsible for the force player, to mirror that force player and to keep him off of the quarterback. Okay? If you run it in 6-man protection, you don't have the tight end to stay man-to-man with the defensive end. So therefore, your tackle has to reach that defensive end. Okay, so he has to reach the defensive end, and if you have a 3 technique, then that means that the guard to the play side would also have to reach that 3 technique. So we would only have the center, the backside guard, and the backside tackle turning back, okay? This is the schematic on how it works, okay? You can see this is the 6-man, so we have the tackle reaching the defensive end, okay? The tailback coming out, picking up anything that's coming over the top or coming down while the quarterback sprints. The play side guard reaching the 3 technique, and then the uncovered guy opening up, taking a step down, hard step down, opening up and picking up anything that's going to flow off the back end. Okay, and this guy here is going to down that nose as hard as he can. Okay, so it's pretty simple that way. On the 7-man, as I pointed out, okay, your defensive end is going to be, or H-back, it's going to be hard on this defensive end. Everyone else is going to turn back. So what I can do here, the best way to show you is definitely on the film with this. Okay, here we go. All right. Got a tight end here. We're going to be sprinting to the right. Okay. See how we open up? Tailback is on 34 here. Okay. Open up. And he's got all kinds of time to throw the football because there's no back penetration. As they come upfield, we're going to down to here. He's reaching them here. Anything that comes off, these guys are going to end up fanning out and picking up anything coming off the back end. Okay. Been a couple of years now since we've used this technique. Again, he's got to reach this fella here. He can't let him penetrate over, okay? Opens. He could have gone straight up to him, okay? Open. And these guys are looking for anything trailing off the back end. Okay, rather than get that B gap penetration that drives everybody crazy, that kind of blows up all these sprint outs. This is some protection that I like. Okay, so here we step. Again, as you can see, it's pretty clean. Defender takes the path of least resistance. Okay, he tries to come up the gap, and we've got him. See how these guys spread out? This is what you want. So you basically want to have almost like a right here like this. Okay, so now he can sprint out. He doesn't have to worry about something coming over his back. He can see whatever's coming. He can turn and throw. Take a look at the last one here. And it's incumbent on the quarterback. It's got to be, as we talked about today, it's got to be 1, 2, 3, settle, throw. Okay, he can't hang on to that forever. But as you can see, he doesn't get a lot of pressure on him. He sees all the pressure coming. It's in front of him. Okay.